we got another segment that's making a return. It's That Guy.
Yeah.
And I showed you the clip before we recorded of Jalen Acklin and his halftime interview.
It seems like a battle of offense out here. How do you bring the momentum back in your favor?
Don't listen to that guy that keeps yelling at me over there. Okay, buddy, I get it.
Jalen, good luck.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Someone was jawing at him in the crowd, and his interview with Kenzie, he just was like, I'm not going to listen to that guy. I get it. So I've always been fascinated by it. And I come from a hockey world, admittedly, where athletes are a little hesitant to kind of show their personality in interviews or call anyone out or call another team out, chirp, whatever the case may be. And I understand why, because it's a team sport. You don't want to be bulletin board material for another team. You don't want to feel like you're going above the team and just kind of going out for your personal self. But as fans of sports, like, I love seeing that stuff. I love the trash talk. I listen to CFL Wired. Like, hearing you guys talk and jaw on the field is amazing. There's obviously media training that all you guys have, and the quarterbacks are a little more reserved too. But that guy, the honest interviewee, I guess, how difficult is it to be that honest interviewee, knowing just the culture of sports and not wanting to ruffle feathers and knowing when to cross the line and not cross the line?
Absolutely, absolutely. For that guy, you just don't want to be that guy that gives extra fuel to the team that you're playing against, right? You could be a receiver, and now you're talking, and now you're talking, and you're giving fuel to the other receiver on the other team. Now I'm a defensive player, and I got to deal with that, right? And so that guy, those are big things. There's three things that you can't do as an athlete when you're, right? It all boils around giving fuel to the other team, right? You can't be going out there guaranteeing games. But again, we have that guy who's too honest and goes and says, man, we got to win that game. And so can't guarantee. The other thing that you can't do, you can't go out there and start pointing out people, again, to give fuel to the other team by instigating things in an interview. There's just, it's pro 101, right? And finally, the last thing that you absolutely cannot do when you're being interviewed, right? Unless you're that guy, you can't go out there and give away information from your play. I've been with a couple of guys.
Oh, no.
That have done that.
Oh, no.
See, no. Don't tell him that we want to play cover 2 man against this quarterback. That's not what you want to do. That's supposed to stay in the locker room. And so, man, when you're that guy, it's that's not who you want to be, because when you get back to the locker room, we're gonna have a couple of conversations with you, and including the coaching staff. So don't give away information. Don't give fuel.
I think there's a line that you can kind of balance between being honest, but also just, like you said, not breaking any one of those 3 rules, because you can show your personality and be honest and have fun with answers and questions and media members. But when, and I think Chad did it earlier this season after the BC game, where it was just like he gave the political, diplomatic answers after the big win, but then he threw a little jab in there, but it was an honest jab.
I mean, our defense is fantastic. Offense, consistency. When you play man coverage against us, you see what happens.
I love that. That's honest. That's not something that he's just being truthful in a way where it's not necessarily calling someone out by name or anything like that. But in the spirit of the competition where it gets heated, he's taking that opportunity to let fans know how he's feeling after a big win that's more than just, you know what, credit to everyone, we did great kind of thing.
Exactly. And that's the thing, right? It's the spirit of competition. But there's sometimes when you get so into the game and they place a mic in front of you, man, you just never know. Emotions run high and you're excited. And that was at the end of a game that we had a pretty good game, I remember, at BMO, and just let him know, like, I think he also felt a little disrespected.
Absolutely.
Telling himself, like, I'm a professional quarterback, and you think you can just play man-to-man against me and think that I can't throw? Because, hey, that's a defensive coordinator. That's sending a message, right? And so he took it personal, and it just came out. So it's always cool to kind of hear the truth, the honest truth, beyond the adults, the don't do's as an interviewee.